Thank you, Susan. That was a wonderful introduction. And I just have to disclose that my mother wrote it. Thank you as well. But seriously, a senior, just the best senior moment story is I was talking to someone on the phone. I won't say who this person was, and she suddenly went into a panic because she could not find her cell phone. And she looked all over, she couldn't find it, so let me hang up and call me back. And she was talking on her cell phone. So brilliant. We get hung up with our technologies, and I will tell you that in terms of the effect of technology on the brain, it's not all that. In fact, a lot of it is quite good, and that's what we're going to be talking about today, how we can improve our brain function as a result of some of these technologies. And we have a fantastic panel today, and I will introduce, they're very well versed in this area, and they come from several different backgrounds, and I'll introduce each of them as they come up. But first I'd like to make a few general comments to set the stage. Why brain fitness now? And I think it's like a perfect storm. Several different factors merging together. We have the aging of the baby boomers that everyone knows about. We also have a population that is getting more forgetful. A small portion has serious forgetfulness that we see in dementia and Alzheimer's disease, but a very high portion, more than 50% of people who are 40 or older have these kinds of middle-age pauses that become embarrassing. Recent research at the same time suggests that there is actually something we can do beyond medication to help us with our brain function. There's really two areas of research. First, there is science showing an association between doing crossword puzzles, brain games, and so forth, and having a lower risk for getting Alzheimer's disease. It's not a cause and effect relationship that's been established. I'm not going to deceive you in telling you that if you do crossword puzzles every day, you're not going to get Alzheimer's disease. We haven't proven that, but there's certainly some very interesting evidence in that direction. On the other hand, there's another body of research that has shown that we can actually train the brain to perform better. So we can teach people memory techniques and cognitive exercises and improve their brain function. I'll share with you a few of those studies in just a moment. What about the brain fitness market? We've heard a bit about the marketplace today. We know that at least from some sources, that brain fitness software revenues reached $100 million in 2005, $225 million in 2007. It's only going to grow. We have a large population of boomers, 80 million, that are coming of age. And another very interesting thing about this market is that applications that are being developed for the aging boomers can also be applied to other arenas. We can develop cognitive training for senior moments, and we can tweak that a bit and make it appropriate for students to improve their performance, for people in the workforce, executives to do better. And we can look at other areas of mental problem besides Alzheimer's or age-related forgetfulness, ADHD or attention problems, brain trauma, so-called chemobrain, confusion following chemotherapy. There's a lot of different approaches that are out today, and we probably started with the low-tech approaches, board games, puzzles, and books, and so forth. We have workshops and classes. We've got a memory training course that we've developed at UCLA that has now been licensed into 7 states. So a lot of people like these small group experiences. Another program that we have at UCLA in this arena is our Technology and Aging Conference. Our first one was last year. Our next one is coming up October 30th. If you want to come to Los Angeles and join us, if you insist on gambling, you can go out to Commerce, which is not far away. We usually have good climate in October. And Gigi Johnson, who I believe is here, where are you, Gigi? She can tell you more about it. She's going to be helping us with that conference. We're very excited about it. We get into all these different areas. In fact, several of the speakers here today were at our first conference last year. So we have lots of different approaches that we're going to hear about more among our panelists. The question about how does it affect the brain, I'll just tease you with a few studies. This is a study that we did using functional MRI. This is a form of scanning where we can actually see brain performance or function from moment to moment in different parts.